Right, so I'm back today with a very different video for you. I've been playing around, as you can see, I've been playing around with my gel plate. I've been just using acrylic paints and using some stencils, and I use some die cuts and things, and I'm still learning, very much a beginner with all this. I received this as a Christmas present, and I've used it once or twice, had a little play, but of course I've been catching up with videos, and I've watched quite a few videos in the last few days of people using their gel plates or jelly plates, whatever you call them. So I'm going to quickly show you what I've done already. I mean, some of them are rubbish, they really are. But you know, it's like if you don't play around, you're never gonna know. So I've done a selection of just like A4 papers, and to be honest, there is a lot of them that are rubbish. They really are rubbish. Right, so there's that. I wouldn't use it on its own, but it will get used. Okay, I may just, you know, because I think I muddied up the paints with that one. So that was like a, you know, that's a bad one. Right, this isn't too bad. I kind of like it. I wouldn't necessarily use the middle unless I then go in with some stamps and sprays and things and kind of jazz that up a little bit. But like I said, I'm absolutely new to this, and it's a whole learning curve for me. Right, so there's that. And then I'll show you the stencils I've been using. So there's that. Don't like it at all, but again, I can go over it with stamps and other things, like I could maybe decoupage on it, not decoupage, yeah, decoupage, that is the right word. Could put a napkin over that and just get some of the colour through. So there's that. This one I like, apart from the blob there and there, so that's okay. That will get used. I may do envelopes with that. I may do tags. Who knows? Could turn into a pocket. I might use some of that in my own journal. There is quite a few, so I really have been playing. I don't know what happened there. Again, I like this with the leaves. This was actually, I don't know where it's supposed to be, because the leaves go in both directions with that stencil, which the stencil was gifted to me from ARTYmaze. And this one was gifted to me as well, so it's sort of like numbers just on some book page, which I think I've done upside down. I don't know. Yeah, but never mind, it'll get used. Then I done white, and I thought, okay, what was I doing there? Okay, rubbish. Again, that I'm not overly keen on it. Didn't know. I think that was one of the first ones I'd done, but it will get turned into something. It's not going to go to waste. That is just like the negative for one, where I'd put the stencil on, put it down, picked it up, and then just went over it with this white paper. This, I like the different patterns there. Again, that was just paint and a stencil. Not going to use it as a full page, but definitely will cut that up and get a few tags out of that. That was the negative from this one here. You can actually see that. I think I covered that over because you can see darker colours there, either that or it was what was already around the jelly plate. So there's that. This I liked. So just playing around, like I said. That is a Tim Holtz stamp. That was from ARTYmaze. So yeah, I like that. I will probably use them in bits of things. I was saving the envelopes for last. This, absolutely rubbish, but I can probably do something else with that and turn it into something else. Tear it up into strips. Right, envelopes. So I quite enjoyed doing that with the envelopes. This was just like, you know, just taking like the transfer off of the gel plate. Here, just that shape there. Yeah, on the back of that, didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I am going to do a few for you in case you think I'm just sitting here talking about what I've done. I like that big stencil. I'll show you the stencils in a second, but yeah, I like that. It's very faint but very subtle. Definitely good for like spring summer journals. Right, there's a few more, and we're going to do a few envelopes with you because that's what I'm enjoying doing at the moment. So we have this. Used like 2 or 3 different paints on that. Got a nice floral going on there, flower thing. Done a green one, got a little bit of blue on there as well, but it's mixed media. This one, that was the first one I done. You can see the lines of the stencil. I tried to avoid that, but obviously I couldn't help it, and I will just cover that over maybe with some stamped tissue paper or something like that. Some CD thingy bobbers, envelopes. Again, just doing them, jazz them up, go on a journal. I actually really like these. I don't know why, but I just really do. I really like them. This envelope was the one I had to cut for some reason. I didn't know that at the time. I grabbed it and it's just got some of that on it. So let me move all these to one side. And I'm going to show you the load of stencils that I have now. I got these the other day from, I think it was Temu, to whatever it's called, to the new store that everybody's using. So I grabbed some stencils. This one here, I'll probably have to move them out of the way. So that was from Temu, I think. I think it was Temu. That is ARTYmaze. ARTYmaze made that because she's got a laser cutter printer thing. Laser cutter, yeah. And she'd made some and she sent me that one. And she sent me that one. I love it. Look at the cut. I'm just going to keep paint on it because it looks like it's used then. Right, what else have I got? I've got some up here. This is a Tim Holtz one that I've actually got 2 or 3 of these, and this one is well heavily painted over because I've used that on tags and things like that and just splodged some white paint around it to give it that kind of what do you call it, texture paste style, because I didn't have any, but I've made my own. Then there's this one here, again that was from Temu, whatever it's called, and this one is from ARTYmaze that she made. Oh, I don't know if I bought, I think, did I buy that one? I don't know now. Yeah, I think I bought that one from Temu, and this one is from ARTYmaze, I think. Yeah, I've got a smaller version which is a Tim Holtz one, but this one ARTYmaze. Right, so that's the stencils that I've been using. I have got a few more stencils than that actually, but they were the ones that I'm using. Right, I used some of these as well just to put down for some patterns, but they would be better if I was doing like straight on tags with these. Got a selection of envelopes. Some of these are coffee dyed, some of them aren't. I'm just going to use a few of these, and I've got some book pages there as well. We'll see what I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed it up and I might do a voiceover. hope you enjoyed that. I've learned a lot. I've still got so much to learn. So yeah, I really did enjoy that. It's messy fun. It's stuff that you can keep in your stash, add to your projects, whether it's journals or whatever it is you do, you know, because you don't have to be a journal maker. I mean, with things like that, it's still got a lot of weight in it. I think I'd probably spray it a little bit. But yeah, definitely enjoyed doing that, and I kind of like just rolling over the back of it as well. I may have to spray, I have got like loads of different sprays, might have to spray over some of them because obviously forgot to do that part, forgot to do the inside, depends on how I'm going to use it. These again, I can spray them with some like coffee water. I liked using the Pearl Wisteria. It is a shimmer, it's got a shimmer to it, so that was fun as well. Like the leafy ones too. And pardon me, just have a little sip of my coffee. Another leaf one, again still a bit white, as you know I like kind of vintage, but you know I could spray that, just depends on how I'm going to use it. I like that where I'm seeing the flowers, the Tim Holtz flowers. And here I really do need to watch some more. I can turn that, make that into a tag. Again, that could be a tag. Another envelope there, and that's what I done in the short time that I was, you know, I showed you. And obviously I've got all the stuff that I might have to do something else with that, but then if I cover it with, say, napkin or something like that, it's just a really good background to have. Again, with that one, it'd be nice to maybe do that on the front as well, or maybe just having one down the side. Just another little transfer bit there. Don't know what I was thinking there, don't like it, but I'll cover it over. And then we've got these lines down here. Again, I could just add something to that, because like I said, I'm still learning with all this. It was great fun. Need to do this at least once a week for some therapy. I was going to say it's cheaper than therapy, but I don't think it is. I don't think crafting is cheaper than therapy. So I've made all this evening in just under like an hour. So if you've got your gel plates, obviously a lot of people use them all the time. If you've just got one and don't know what to do, just play around with it, get on with it. You'll learn as you go along. That's what I'm doing, learning as I go along. Now this is giving me inspiration too. Even one day I'll just maybe do a short video on what I'm going to do with that one, and what I'm going to do with this. So it's prompting me to do stuff in the future. But yeah, have a look on YouTube for like Gelli printing. There's so many. Instagram, there's loads, and also on, what's that other thing, TikTok. There's loads on there, like quick videos on how to do, you know, how to use them. I mean, I had no idea when I first got it. I was like, okay, what do I do here? I've watched people do it loads of times, but I didn't get the concept of adding paint, adding things, putting paper on, taking it off, putting other paper on the top of it, but I'm getting there slowly. So yeah, good fun. I enjoyed this. Yeah, I really did. So again, a big thank you to Andrea who bought me the Gelli plates. It's because otherwise it's on my wish list, but I've never got around to doing it. And these paints, I need to like restock these. I bought these probably just after Christmas, I think it was. It's, if you're here in the UK, Andrea did mention it in her video the other day, that it's a new line that they're doing in the range here in the UK. Not just paints, but they've got other craft supplies with that brand name. So yeah, I've only got a few. Every time I go in, they've always got like the colours I don't want. But I needed to get some more, and I buy these little ones as well from Amazon. They can be cheap as chips as well. Like sometimes they're only like £1.50 for one, and I think that's actually pretty good. And that's also what I make my sprays with as well. I'm going to set and spray loads of paper in a bit and let that dry overnight, so that I've got something to do in the morning. Right, so I'm going to go now because I could talk forever now. So be nice if you enjoyed that, give me the thumbs up, leave a comment, and yeah, just I will speak to you soon. Bye.